de auidos casemene en the de casemene cloendo clo melos de lejo endo hielo audes oite hede hoide hoste tic vido bolinos oite ode kahine mona menos insene tele te auidos cathemene in the day cathemene cloendo clo melos de lejo endo hiedo audes.
Hello, 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 everybody. That has to be probably one of my favorite tracks of Genshin right now. As it's so cool, especially because I have no clue that that place existed, like as it was, and just accidentally stumbling upon the area where this music plays was insane. Anyway, what is up? Everybody. Congrats on third, Kilos. Congrats on first, Roku. And congrats on second, Azure. Hope we're all doing good today. Drinking some tea. One day we'll get the right order, I don't know. You're about to start Zenless Zone Zero. Oh. Well, good luck with that. Should I hope you enjoy, or do I hope you don't enjoy? Like, what's my angle here? What would be best for you? Never let me go to America again, please. Ah, that's on you. That's on you, broski. Thank you for the 3 consecutive streams. 07 to the streak. It is what it is. What's wrong with America? I feel like I'll get told off if I say it. It's a beautiful continent. A? Which one are we talking about? Here we go. Back into the continent argument. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum. But if I don't know, I need an American to slander America. Otherwise, some Americans are gonna be like, what do you know? So I feel like that would turn into like a That would turn into a mess. Get the wrong people, you know, non-chill people in here, and they could turn into an argument real quick. Wait, Azure in Brazil, is Is America taught as one big continent, both North and South America as one? What they teach you in school there? Dun 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 dun. I was taught North, Central, and South Americas. Interesting. Well, as you're probably well aware, in schools here, I think there seems to be a constant throughout European and North American, insofar as I can't speak for Mexico and the other bunch. Well, that can vary. The other bunch could be Central America, depending on who you ask, I guess. But in the US, Canada, and generally Europe, it is taught that there are 7 continents: North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Oceania or Australasia, depending on who you ask, I guess. Based on the name, and Antarctica. We're also taught that Mexico and below equals all Latin America. Well, that's technically like that is a truth, I guess, right? Because that's the cultural reference point, right? So I can very much see that. I can fully understand. Technically, like, that's a subdivision. The continent is just America. Interesting. Well, I mean, to be fair, tectonically speaking, that's false. However, I can't go too deep into tectonics because then technically it is 3 Americas, but also Europe and Asia would be one continent, and that's its own discussion that we're not gonna have. Similarly, India would be its own continent. The same would go for a lot of the Middle East, all being part of on top of the Arabian plate. But then again, some people would argue that that's subcontinents and stuff. It's all very wishy-washy. America, Europe, Africa, Asia. Oh, so you stated Europe is separate from Asia as well. Interesting. That's really interesting, actually. Because yeah, here, at least according to Wikipedia, this is the main image shown on Wikipedia for as a diagram. Can I get? I guess that's just part of it. Wait, can I do this? There you go. There you go. Geography with Phantom. This is the main one that I clicked on tectonic plates, and this is the image that they show in on Wikipedia. So if we go by this, things get quite messy, right? But yeah, things would be funky. Did entertain the idea of Eurasia? Yeah. Hell, I know some people that will go even further beyond and say, fuck it, Afro-Eurasia, which is like Africa, Asia, and Europe all in one. At which point, I feel like, fuck it, might as well just count everything as one continent, right? Why have different continents at that stage? But, yeah. It's a messy thing, dude. Like, just name it all Pangaea and get done with it, yeah. Just, yeah, fuck it, we're back to Pangaea, despite everything being separate. Who came up with continents? Who came up with continents? Who was it? Definitions, application. I guess history and concept. Early concepts. Ancient Greek geographer Strabo holding a globe showing Europa and Asia. Which is... Yeah, Tom Cotton translates from the Greek word, I'm not even going to try that, meaning landmass, terra firma. The proper name of Epirus, and later especially used for Asia, i.e. Asia Minor, which is fun, less known, basically a part of Turkey. The main part of Turkey, I guess you could say. It's like minus the whole European part, but you know. But yeah, it's all quite arbitrary. Oh yeah, here. There we go. Exactly the subdivisions on Wikipedia as well. Look, these are the different ones we got. It gets funky. Africa Eurasia is an insane idea. Like, brother, that's might as well include Australia in there, because why not, right? I think it goes by the idea of, well, it's connected by land, but by the same idea, you could then separate some other things, right? Like, I feel like to my mind, generally speaking, if you look at the world, I think there's generally very clear cutoff points, i.e. here, right? You cut off here, you have North America, you have South America. Here you have a clear cutoff point, and here as well, where Africa's a separate landmass from quote-unquote Eurasia, which is why I say Europe specifically is one of those instances, if I remove all biases of being European, is like, I can see why you would like categorize that as one whole thing. Australia also is kind of just chilling, and Antarctica, that shit exists. Don't strip it of its continent status, right? It's all it has. It has like 12 people that live there or some shit. Probably more, but like, don't take it away from it. You know what I mean? But yeah, to my mind, I think the closest logical argument I think someone can make where I'd be like, yeah, fair enough, is probably the idea of it being 6 continents with Eurasia being one, because I feel like that's one of those, like, yeah, technically not wrong. The main difference people make is just a cultural difference, which at the same time as well, you could then argue that the Middle East has a shit ton of cultural differences than, say, China, right? So it's like, it's tough, or Japan for that matter. Like, it's all quite arbitrary, but like, you know, it's you know, it's funny seeing people argue about it though, you know? It's also funny, like, catching people off guard. Because, especially in the US, I feel like whenever somebody says Asian, they think, you know, China and further east, right? Where it, by technicality, can just as easily mean somebody from India. It could mean somebody from Saudi Arabia or something like that, right? It could just as easily be like any of that. And that catches a lot of people. It's quite funny. And then they try and be like, nuh-uh. It's like, well, you know. Let's see here. All right, we have a thing we want to watch. There's a new trailer for Silver Wolf, called Solo Maxing, which is, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that as a name for it. I hate that they titled it that. What is this? Why is there like a weird block there? Get away. Wait, is it muted? Hold. It's not muted. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this.
Let me hit it. Welcome back. Listen, the brave trailblazer has been captured by the evil demon king.
Help!
I'm not reading that. Skip. Which skin?
Which skin?
Eat something first.
If I use a buff.
Holy Mom Blade is real.
Is it better? Time to show off my skill. Don't dive into the mini games. Oh, right.
That Tetris?
Gosh dang, too many puzzles.
It is Tetris. Holy T-spins?
That's it.
Silence. This is how you play.
Yeah.
Is it gonna turn into a beat 'em up now?
Dinner is standard mission procedure.
Holy shit, mecha fight?
Game is played. Isn't up to you.
Stalker. Side quest.
Side quest!
Hey, Demon King, you do what you want. Days are over.
No way.
You mean me? So, what am I supposed to do? A rare opportunity. 1v1.
Wait, that's so peak. The plastic chair too. Holy shit.
Let's break it.
That's so peak. Dude. Absolute cinema. Oh. Was that a Godzilla reference too, with her charging up the beam? That's sick.
Eat up.
Dude, us too? We're just knocked out there, dude. Roll back later. Okay, here you go. Hold on. Dude.
Hey, Demon King, you do what you want. Days are over.
It's so peak. Ah. Let me see the beam. Okay, hold on.
Let's break it.
I think it's in the sec here. Oh yeah, here you go. She fires it a little bit later, but there where like each of the segments light up. Because this turns into, there it is, her beaming there. Because she actually mouth beams it. I wouldn't be surprised because Starrel loves references so much, as you can probably tell with the fucking Virgil in a plastic chair, dude. Also,
Over. Huh? You mean me? So,
dude, I love Firefly so
what am I
much.
supposed to do? A rare opportunity. 1v1.
He goes into like the bug version too. That is unbelievably peak. Dude, how many references do you want to pack into Silverwolf's kit? Yes. That's actually insane. Minecraft sword, yeah. She has basically a diamond sword. okay. How many games can we recognize here? Doom or Wolfenstein. You know, boomer shooter. So I was going to say Diablo at first, but this feels more like Warcraft. Yeah, this is Warcraft. Damn, that's ooh, damn, that's a pull. That for a Flash was like a Street Fighter style. I don't know what the one before it was, where they'd like chibis, like here. This one's the Street Fighter type of one. Some kind of racing game. Forgive me if I don't know it. That one was the Angry Birds, I think. Pet fighting game, I guess. Oh, there's even more. Holy shit. This is all the games. Every game. That's the fucking, I actually forgot the name of this, but we've all played it before at some point. This is Pong. There's a maze. And then a digital nuke.
Eat up.
Ow! Huh?
Eat up.
Ow! Huh?
The bonk. That's peak.
Ow!
Dude, the way... Dude, the whole gang is here, dude. This is so cute. What is Blade even doing in an apron and a pan? Well, the subtle joke is that Blade is the one that does all the chores and housework. Because he has a driver's license. He specifically kind of babysits Silverwolf in some parts in Plain Arcadia. Which ties back to his old life, where before shit went down, he seemed to be a pretty, like, responsible dude. He was pretty old as well. Mama Blade, yeah, he's out here cooking and everything.
Ow! Huh?
His confusion when she hits her head against the pan.
Ow!
He's like, huh? That's peak. That was so peak, dude. Not Blade trying to get Superwolf to eat dinner. Male wife Blade. Dude, I love the fucking chair, dude. This is just pure peak. This has to be one of my favorite frames. Your do what you want days are over, which is obviously your portal days. Your portal making days. I don't exactly remember what Dante says to the word, but like, dude.
Hot days are over. Huh? You mean me?
That's so good. I love the references in this game. It's so good. The fucking plastic chair. Cinema. What's up, Ray? Dude, I need to see all of the Firefly Virgil edits now. If she doesn't get a katana in a new form, then it's a missed opportunity. She's so motivated, so true. How you how you doing, Ray? How's your day been? Did you enjoy that trailer as much as I did? New Virgil child, yeah. I love her. Firefly is also typically kind of like soft spoken, but she's just so like confused there too. She's like, huh? Me? Ugh. Wrapped up your first D&D session. Oh, do you have a good time? Were you DMing or were you a player character? You're a player? Hell yeah. Did you live? You never know. I love how Star Rail seems to. I love how Star Rail really. They seem to keep a close eye on the community and sentiments. And kind of incorporate what they as writers find good. And I really love that. You can kind of see it in some instances, like the Trailblazer. I think initially in 1.0 there was never an initial tie to them being a raccoon, I think. But it was after like people kept making memes and jokes about it, and like you know them being gray with their hair and then liking trash cans. I think it was one of those things where like the devs were like, oh dude, yeah, write that down. And then they started actually incorporating it in a lot of promotional stuff and events and whatnot. And now it's like literally like our mascot thing in Plain Arcadia. So I think there's a lot of cool instances where they like get what the community thinks and are like, yeah, hell yeah. And I think Male Wife Blade is one of them. We didn't tell each other about our characters, and two of us came with a pompous arsehole archetype, and it was a lot of laughs. Oh boy, this world ain't big enough for the two of us. I'm almost out of tea, dude. Yeah, Star Rail is so good. I know some people. I know it's probably one of the most divisive, but I can't help but love it. I think it's at its best state right now, IMO. Haters will have you believe in otherwise. I think Star Rail has the most like consistent haters, genuinely. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum. Da-da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Let's see. Is there anything else I wanted to look at before we swap over to Pokemans? You made your OC in Sims yesterday? Oh yeah? Well, you had Barnabas in the same world? They are enemies. Dude, actually, can I just say something? There are this I say this with like very specific people in mind that I've personally met. So this is from my own experience, but a girl will try and convince you that she is a perfectly sane, normal individual, and then have you like trapped in a basement in one of her Sims games. You know what I mean? Like, unironically. It is a scary realization that that's more common than you think. I mean, that ain't normal. True. It's normalized. Let's see. Make sense of people though. It's your OCs or video game characters you like. Made Arthur and Charles from Red Dead Redemption 2. That's in a different world. Might as well have them all in the same world and see what they do. Make your own Tamagotchi life. Actually, that's a good point. I shudder at the things you'd create in Tamagotchi life. Is that weird? I don't think it's weird making people you know. I think it's what certain people do with those people that they know in games where the weird part comes out. Don't misunderstand me. Like, the statement that I made, the important part is that said individual will then trap you in their basement. Or trap you in a pool. Drown you or something. It's only weird if you make it weird. Hey, Red. How you doing? I'm just talking. I made a statement earlier where it's like where I said a girl will convince you that she is a perfectly normal, sane individual, and then create you in Sims and trap you in a basement. And I speak from personal experience. And as I've heard from, like, I've discussed this with some people, it seems to be a surprisingly common thing. I guess it all goes back to the idea of there being no such thing as an original experience within humanity. You know? You name one thing that you feel like was a core memory of childhood that you did yourself without any outside influence. Odds are about 10 other people you know have done exactly that. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Okay. I don't think I got anything else. Let me move all of my monitor stuff over. You did get a core mutual memory with your best friend. We both drew your Barbies from your balconies and let them... Oh, threw, sorry, not drew. Threw your Barbies from the balconies and let them drown in pools. Concerning, but not the most deranged thing kids have done. I've heard worse, so you know what? Go crazy. You ate ants? Pfft. Bitch thinks she's original. I ate ants before you did. When I was little. Get mogged. Everyone did it. See, I'd agree with you, but I've had multiple people say that I was insane for that. So, you know, ants are yummy. I wouldn't say yummy, but they are definitely spicy. That's certain. Ants have protein? Dun, 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 dun. What is going on? Do you guys see that message, or is that like... Because I don't see it in my Chatterino. I just realized. Say something to prove that you're not a bot, Mr. Individual who has typed into my chat. You have one chance. Hurry or else. Monka. Hold on, let me... As we take care of that, I'm checking that everything is on the right monitor before I swap over. Otherwise it gets annoying when I have to like flip back and forth between channels and stuff. Dude, realistically, I need a third monitor. Real talk. I understand people are like, why do you need so many monitors? But I feel like if you stream, 3 is a very comfortable amount. Good one, Red. Got. It's actually quite funny because what ends up happening after a while of like blocking a lot of phrases that that a lot of bots use, you end up in a scenario where instead they get really abstract with how they format their messages so that it can pass through all of the filters. You get some really weird, like, ways that they get around it. No difference between rewards on casual mode versus challenge mode in Zenless. I want to do challenge, but if there's no difference, I'm not entirely sure if they still do challenge mode. Thank you, Roku. I think. Hold on. Zenless, casual versus challenge mode. What does it say? There is no real difference. It just means that yeah, it doesn't really seem to change anything. Challenge mode is the default. Casual is just the equivalent to story difficulty if you want to, like, just do it for the story and whatnot, and you're not really used to fighting game stuff. But yeah, you can go, feel free to do whatever. There's no difference. Click this very visible link here to obtain new audience members watching your channel to say, damn, are you trying to give them new ideas? But I'm saving, but Talonflame is in pain. Dun 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 dun. There you go. Right, we were about to fight Larry. Larry! I need to fight one more trainer here as well. Do you have Pormot out in front? Wait, what team did I want? Let me think real quick. If I do get Cerulege, do we get Cerulege, guys? Pinar Explosion Chamber Larry? What are you on about? What? Hello? Excuse you. Is this a reference to something? Evil Larry the cat? I'm so lost right now. Wait, the fucking emote. I don't have it actually. Hold on. Let me see if I can add it. We do have Eduardo, though. There you go. This is the context. What is Larry? Is Larry a specific type of cat? Or is Larry just kind of deformed? Because I've seen videos. Larry is real. He just looks a little fucked up. He's a specific type of cat. Is he like an extra weird looking specific type of cat? Or do they all just look like that? It's such a Oriental short hair. I always find it really silly because some like animal, like especially pet types like cats or dogs, have the weirdest names. Oh, that's what they look like. Ew. Okay, yeah, he's especially weird looking. They have like really big ears and really small like snouts. And then like fangs often showing as well. They do look very bizarre. Guys, I'm torn. I'm cooking up some team things, but at the same time, okay, what fire types are there in this game? Hold on. Before I sit down and make this full decision here. Pokemon Violet. Pokedex. And okay, and let me see the exclusives. Okay. Exclusive. Okay. Scarlet Violet. Let me look through here. Fire types. Right. Right. No, not you. Okay, you guys do exist, right? That would have been my normal idea. Definitely not you. Right, you exist. Oh, you exist too. Okay, let me look at the squad TM. You know what I mean? Okay. That's trademarked. Right, you can go at some point, you can go at some point. You're probably gonna go at some point. I kind of would like Gardevoir to stay, but if we do swap it out, that's gonna happen. Gabite's gonna probably go at some point. Okay. Gyarados is definitely something we will eventually want to swap out, because Gyarados is one of those... Gyarados is just one of those Pokemon that is really good for a while, and then it kind of trails off into being not that great. Not its fault, it's just how it is. I think... Okay, so I'm thinking... we might go for a... Ooh. I'm low-key feeling like Chi-Yu or something down the line for a fire type. Though that's not necessarily currently an issue. I'd also like Meowscarada. I think Meowscarada, once we find an ability patch, we're gonna give it Protean. And what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna give it Triple Axle Kick as one of its moves. Which I don't think it has available to it right now. We'll just have to find, like, an actual TM for it, I think. Because Triple Axle Kick is kind of just crazy. And Protean gives us the ability to turn Meowscarada basically into an Ice type, which is massive. Yeah. Gyarados unfortunately just one of those Pokemon that just starts being outstatted at some point. Certainly in a game where you can't really Mega Evolve. Though I think Terastallization can do some justice to it. I'm sure. Okay, let's continue. Let me continue thinking real quick. How does that cover our current options? Because I kind of want... And the reason why I want to shake up the team is I kind of want Annihilate. Because Annihilate is cool as fuck. Right? Which means that I probably don't want to go something like Ceruledge. Because that overlaps our Ghost stuff a little bit. And I try not to overlap that much. For the final team that I have in my mind. That means the fire options that I have in mind. For now, I think Talonflame can chill and remain with us. The only issue is its Terastal form is kind of ass cheeks, but it is what it is. But the idea is we could get something like either Iron Moth at some point, or Chiyu. Chiyu being Dark Fire. Overlaps a bit with Meowscarada with the secondary typing. I guess, yeah. But Meowscarada will also just have Protean, which makes it less of a overlapping issue. Ideally, at least by that point. I do want to replace Gabite with Baxcalibur, because it's the new pseudo, and I want to give it a shot. I feel like I completely and utterly ignored Baxcalibur in my first playthrough. But yeah. And instead of Gyarados, I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do there in that instance. Larry's back. You want me to... Hold on. Let me refresh chat so that we can see that anybody who's a VOD viewer or YouTube viewer can see Larry in his full glory as well. There you go, wonderful. Yeah. I think that might be what we go with. Volcarona would be just a tough sell just because of how long it takes for Volcarona to evolve. This is 59, right? At that point, I think we're more or less done with the game anyway, and we might as well. What level is... What level is Chiyu? Level 60. Okay, it'd be around the same point anyway. You're making a thing? You don't know what thing, but a thing. Wait, well, how do you know you're making it then? Okay, I think that's more or less fine. And technically, our final electric type could be Miraidon. Whenever we get that, and if need be, I could technically always replace God of War with Iron Valiant when we get that guy eventually too. Okay, I more or less have that team sorted out now in my mind. The big one that we'd be missing then is a water type, I think. Who do you want water for? I'm thinking. Water... Water, I don't... At this point, from this point onwards, I don't think is that important of a type. But let me layer through this real quick, just in case. Vaporeon, true. Any Vaporeon enjoyers? Don't answer that. Oh, I could technically go like Iron Bundle. He is... But that's like down the line. What moves does Iron Bundle actually learn? Flip Turn is not that great. I can learn a fair few. Wait, does it only learn Hydro Pump as like a good water move? That's terrible. I guess it learns Water Pulse, which is 60. Wait, how many good special water moves are there? Now that I think about it. Honestly, not that many, huh? Wow, I never actually thought about that. You have Hydro Pump, but Hydro Pump can miss quite easily, which is dangerous. Dangerous. Yeah, wow. Okay. Anyway, sure. I think we do have a Mankey in our box. We could go ahead and Never mind. No, we do. Good sir, what is your terror type? Fighting? Okay. Is that actually any good? Doesn't matter. Let's work on our boy then, shall we? Or our girl, I guess. It's usually in a square shape, but I made mine circular. Rope-looking weave. I think I like aged by like 10 years reading that sentence. Let's give it a good 10. Should another move be forgotten and be replaced with cross chop? Yes? Let's get rid of seismic toss. Rares a scenario that's actually good. Assurance. I guess we can get rid of swagger. Before Gacha pisses you off? Let's see, good luck. Fury Swipes is kind of big. Okay, here we go. He's evolving on top of the... He's evolving on top of the Pokemon Center. Beautiful. Okay. Here he is. Right, Riolu exists in this game. Okay, Primate. Do you have Rage Fist here somewhere? Remember moves? When does it learn Rage Fist? Level up after using Rage Fist 20 times. Right. Learns Rage Fist at 35. Okie dokie. So let's do that. There you go. Yes, get Rage Fist instead of low kick, I guess. Okay, so we need to use this 20 times. That's a fair few times, actually. Five XP candies. Wow. Look at these guys. $20 times is a fair bit, actually. Let's do this. Oh, wait, it can't use Rage Fist against Persian, can it? That's like a bad idea. Does it not being effective still count? I actually have no clue. We could very briefly just go somewhere that's a little bit easier so that you can just keep doing it for a bit. Let's head on over here. Let's get our boys level up, shall we? We have to find things that aren't normal types. Alright. We'll count this as 2, just in case. Because who knows, maybe it works. Because he did technically use it. Realistically, we only have to go back to the Pokemon Center once. Because it's got 10 uses. And, you know, so on and so forth. This is probably the safest way to do it as well, because this means that we don't have to worry about it leveling up, meaning we can get it essentially immediately. Let me see if I can Google that. Does Rage Fist on normals still count? Well, we'll see. In the name of science. Mareep. Yeah. Uh-oh. That's annoying. Do we just tank it? I think we just tank it. We should still outspeed because of the sheer level difference. So it's all A-okay. Cricketot! Please don't be normal bug. I actually don't remember what you were. Okay. But if it doesn't, I could find a really low level normal type and I can just spam it and see if that works. We'll do that for the last set of 10. See how that works. Olive. Are you normal grass? You are. Okay, let's do... Okay, we'll go paralyzed. Alright. 1. Oh, wow. My evasiveness fell. This is a really interesting, like, idea. Because technically, if this is true, if this works this way, you can ignore wasting, like, EVs and stuff. Which is pretty sick. Okay, are we out of Rage Fist? We are out of Rage Fist. So, Assurance comes next, just because it's a guaranteed hit, and it will kill. Now we quickly go to a Pokemon Center. Heal. Find another normal type, and just keep smacking it as well with Rage Fist, and see if, after we've burnt through all of it, if it counts when I level up. This is an experiment. It could be a waste of my time, but finding an answer to the unknown is never a waste of time. Because that way you're paving down the knowledge for the future. Right, guys? Anyway, is there a normal type around here? There he is. Starly. Alright, let's do this. Rage Fist number 1. Bam! Oh yeah, we got this. Rage Fist number 2. Bam! Rage Fist number 3. Bam! I like to think, like, the move is still going off and it's, like, looking crazy as hell, and the Starly is just really confused as to what's going on. I am genuinely kind of interested in seeing if this works. Also, damn, I never realized that the options that you get for Primate, its fighting type moves options are not that great until you finally get close combat at 39. I mean, cross chop isn't bad, but like, damn. Also, what's Annihilape's ability? Defiant. Oh, or Vital Spirit, or Inner Focus. It's hidden is Defiant, right? Prevent sleep. That's pretty good. Inner Focus protects from flinching. That's really good. Stats are lowered. Its attack increases. Dude, Defiant sounds really nice, actually. Anyway, time to test. We have used every single one. Let's see if this actively counts as to it. Hell, I mean, it should work, right? If we're talking about it logically. This guy spent like ages. Ooh. It does work. Sick. What? Primeape is evolving. There you go. There's the Annihilape. Really sick Pokemon. Pokemon that I initially never was too like impressed by. Now is like genuinely one of the Pokemon that I feel like is among my. Yeah, what do you want? What do you say? Get rid of Cross Chop. We need Cross Chop. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-hmm. I don't know what to get rid of. I mean, okay. Fury Swipes, probably. Because that's not False Swipe, right? Might as well just get rid of that. There you go. Annihilate. Sick. That's our Mon against dude. Counter. Okay. Alright. And it has Inner Focus. Okay. Not terrible. Now the question is, would I want to level it up to 39? What level is our dude? Let me take a look here. Larry. Larry's Pokemon are like 35. Okay. Let's not overcook then. Okay. Do I want any of these? Speed, defense, suffer, speed. Nah, it's all good. Alright, let's go challenge Larry. With our new Pokemans. Hey, Phantom. Oh, it's you. I saw you going into the gym and came running. Listen, I'm really sorry. I couldn't battle you last time we ran into each other. Wait, don't get me wrong. I didn't chase you down just to battle you. Then again, I guess I wouldn't mind a battle or anything if you wanted. What do you say? Sure. Are some of... What happens if you say no? Can you just ignore some of her battles? Yes, battle time, you and me, Phantom. Wait, hold on. I want to be sure to pick the right Pokemon for where you're at in your journey. Sorry, give me a sec to fine-tune my team. Then we can battle. In fact, while you're waiting, go ahead and take on the gym. Welcome to the Medali Gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is Phantom, yes? Glad you already know of me. Great, now in order to face the gym leader Larry, you'll first need to pass the gym test. With the Medali Gym, that means ordering a special secret menu item. Specifically, a menu item at the Treasure Eatery, a much-loved restaurant here in Medali. Order correctly, and you pass. Right now, there are 3 other challengers around town attempting the gym test. Each challenger has been given a different clue to help them discover the secret dish. You'll be given a clue as well. Please find and battle the other challengers. The loser must tell the winner their clue. Your goal is to gather clues and use them to determine the secret dish. Then order it from the waiter at the Treasure Eatery. Only the challenger who's able to order correctly will pass the test. Your clue is to find out how the regulars season their dishes. I suggest you start by hearing what a regular at the Treasure Eatery has to say. How they season their dishes. Okay. Oh. Oops. Shit. That's, grilled fish. Medium serving. Bloody chard. Lemon. There you go, thank you. I did not mean to talk to you. Let's talk to this conspicuous person. You regular here? Okay, lemon is right. That part is right. Seeing the gym test, right? Tell me the clue about the secret dish. Come on, tell me. This here is a 5-year-old. Well, maybe she's just short. I don't know. Anyway. Greedent. I should really, for now, get like a secondary fighting move. Though we seem to be... Damn, Greedent is beefy. Yeah, have an assurance. Smack you in the face. Why is he critting so much? Hello? That odd one out at one of the ice cream stands. The odd one out at the ice cream stands. Oh. Odd one out. Pokemon love it. Come try a bite. The grilled rice balls. Grilled to perfection. Okay. Get grilled, I guess. Grilled rice balls. Rice balls have been grilled to perfection. The soy-based. Okay. That seems accurate. Right. Let me give you a move real quick. The heavier the target, counter. And it really doesn't learn that many good moves. Hey Sid, thanks for checking, and what's up? Do we have any TMs that are like decent fighting TMs? More low kick. I guess Brick Break is probably going to be a really solid one. Could go for something like Bulk Up. Might have to just go with Brick Break. We'll get rid of Shadow Punch for now. I guess I better beat you and learn it? Okay. An Ursaring. Oh my god. I mean, might as well go for a big cross chop on this guy, right? As a big dude. I teleported back. A dark spot surrounded by stairs. Right down these stairs. Fire Blast. Alright, so... Have I checked what new moves we have? Okay, so... Grilled stuff, and then Fire Blast. Gotta remember that. Okay, Fire moves, Fire Pledge, Fire Punch, Heat Wave. Heat Wave is pretty big. No great water moves, huh? Okay. Low quick. Yeah, those are the only ones we can get. And we're missing something there too. Interesting. Okay, Earthquake is available. Maybe we'll teach that to something. Fly is available, but nowadays there's no real reason to want Fly. So. Okay, Calm Mind, Psychic Terrain, Amnesia, Light Screen, Rest, Trick, Reflect, and Hubba. I guess Psyshock is a better idea than Psybeam in a pure numerical sense. But I never know when we might get something better. Dragon Tail, Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw is pretty good. Foul Play. Okay. Nothing too special. Alright, let's deal with Larry. Okay. Lemon. Okay, let's do this. Oh wait, no, we're probably missing one person, right? Oops. Grilled rice balls. I guess we'll have to just semi-guess this. We'll go large this time. Extra crispy Fire Blast. With lemon. Okay, never mind. We messed up the serving size. Might as well do it properly and get, like, find the person who gives the hint. Dunsparce. Brick Brick should be enough for a Dunsparce. Ooh, 1 HP. Famous last words, I guess. Alright, what was your what's your thing? Do I have to? Yeah, you do. Give me your clue. The blue bird Pokemon. La, 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 la. There should be one nearby then, huh? Oh yeah, on this dude's head. Talkabilly, Talkabilly. Medium. Damn, the two that I didn't choose. Wait, I did choose medium originally on my first guess through, but I chose the wrong dish. Okay. Okay. We should be having the grilled rice balls, the medium serving, or like an extra crispy Fire Blast style, and finally some lemon. Medium rice balls, extra crispy, and with lemon. Dude, what happened to all the people eating there? I'd be so pissed. Imagine, this is like the worst restaurant ever. Imagine you're just enjoying your meal and suddenly the floor fucking shifts and you have to like just leave. Yeah, sorry, some random 10-year-old guessed the food correctly. You're gonna have to vacate the premises, please. What? I paid for this. Could I at least get it for takeout or something? Hello. I'm Larry. I'm assigned to work as the gym leader of the Medali Gym. Good job on making your way through the gym test. And, well, maybe try the other dishes on the menu too sometime. Everything's good here. Anyway, my boss will dock my pay if I spend too much time chit-chatting. Let's get this battle over with. That's a real question. How is this man, like... Okay. Thank you for doing business with us today. I, Larry, will be at your service. I just ate, so let's not go too hard. Real. Ooh, a sucker punch. Dirty, dirty. Naughty. The Dunsparce. Dun dun dun. Sparse. Ooh, we cross-chop it. Blammo! And it still lives. Beefy Pokemon. Blam. Right. So that's your play, huh? Well, guess what? I'm already a step ahead of you. Because he's going to use Facade here. Never mind, he uses Drill Run and misses. And a crit. Okay, because why not? Staraptor. Okay, here we go. This is still better than getting cornered by my boss. Oh, we gotta go all in with a Terrastalized Cross Chop. You're pretty good. I might end up losing this. Go on, Larry. Step it up a notch. We've got hungry customers waiting. Give them something to cheer for, you hear? Show us all you got, Larry, and you too, kid. Well, you heard the good folks. I suppose I can put on a bit of a show. And of course, Terra Normal. I always figured it'd be really cool if they did like a thing where instead of okay, there you go. Wow. The effects on that were kind of crazy. I always figured it'd be cool if the gym leaders here terrestrialize to something that their type is weak to. For example, if he like Terra Ghosts or something, that would screw up a lot of people there. You certainly threw me for a loop. You're rather strong, aren't you? Enough to bring out my poker face, even. I lost, so that means I have to give you a badge, but he's hungry. That battle made me a bit hungry. Care to join me for a meal? Dude, that's a lot of food. He's hungry. Having 5 gym badges in hand makes it easier to catch Pokemon up to level 45. Oh, hey. And they'll actually listen to you, too. This isn't for you, though hopefully a child like you has no need to put on its namesake. This is here. It all got flavor. Good flavor, I mean. Oh, don't worry about the bill. I do earn a salary after all. I better go back to work, if you'll excuse me. So this reminds me, what purpose could he possibly have for being a salaryman? Because, minor spoilers, he's also an Elite Four member. If I'm not mistaken. So like a gym leader. Hold on. So yeah, an Elite Four member and a gym leader at the same time. Why could he possibly need a salary job at the same time? It's all really interesting to me. Anyway, let's do this. Another gym leader defeated. Well done. Rika informed me that there was an unusual trainer worth keeping an eye on. It seems she meant you. I'd guessed as much. I had the pleasure of observing your last match. I was impressed by the fantastic skills you showed. You managed to keep your momentum and achieve champion rank. I'll be very interested in inviting you to the Pokemon League and... Hey, Phantom! I've got my team all picked out! And I saw you battling the gym leader! You just keep getting better! How good to see you again, Champion Nemona. It has certainly been a while. Whoa, wait! La Primera? With Phantom? Where'd you call it that? Wait, did I forget to give you the full explanation? Everyone calls Miss Gita La Primera because she's just that. She's the real #1. Even higher than us regular champions. That's cap. You know, Nemona, you know for a fact you are better than Gita. Anyway. She's the top champion. I do indeed hold that claim. Alongside my role as chairwoman of the Pokemon League, that is. I thought you were too busy to spend your time checking in on gyms. I'm not here to inspect the gym. I've come to scout some rather promising young talent. Whoa! I look away for 1 second, and you're famous, Phantom? But hey! I found Phantom first. You may be La Primera, but you can't go stealing him from me. I suppose I'll have to get in line. That's right. Come on, Phantom. Time for our battle. Quick, let's go. The battlefield's calling. 1 moment, please. Huh? What is that? I would very much like to observe this match, if that is all right. Oh, totally fine by me. Sounds fun, right, Phantom? Yeah. Thank you kindly. I'm already excited to see you two face off. Let's be on our way then. You know how it all works, right? Once you get badges from all the gyms, you get to throw down against the strongest Pokemon trainers around. Yes, you must face the Pokemon League. It is located in the northwest of Mesagosa. The Pokemon League is where trainers are reborn as champions, the greatest honor that they might dream of. Collecting 8 gym badges sets you up to take the champion assessment. If you can face the challenge of the final examiner and win, you'll become a champion. Just imagine how that moment would feel. Try getting into that champion mindset. Now set your sights on reaching that big important stage, and let's battle! Excuse me 1 moment. Blue Phantom's Pokemon may still be a little fatigued. Sorry, I got a little caught up in my battle hunger. Oh, you should all be in great shape now, thanks to La Primera. Okay, Phantom. Time to put our game faces back on. Let's have us a fruitful battle. Or let's have us another fruitful battle, she says. She starts off with Lycanroc. That's good for us. I know that Primera's watching, but no need to get worked up. Just stay cool. I have to say, I actually really like Nemona. I know she's not super popular, necessarily, but I don't know. Can't help but enjoy her character. Oof, that was a good one. You really had, that move really had some zing to it. Also on Dragon Dance. Ooh, Dragon Dance Gyarados. We can get rid of Twister, I think. Gumi, I think we can just keep. Do we know how much the move improves by? Increases 50 each time the user's hit during battle by a move that causes direct damage. Oh, okay. So it's like 100 now. Still a bit weaker than Cross Chop. Let's intentionally get hit maybe 1 more time then. Okay, never mind. Gumi gets 1 tapped. Pulmo, we keep it up. Okay, nice. Not the Thunder Wave. Okay, there you go. Now it's Rage Fisting time. At this point, Rage Fist should, like, one-tap practically anything. You got it, like, a lot. So Rage Fist at this point is just crazy damage, I think. Quavel. Shit. I can't use Rage Fist here. It's a fighting... Wait, no, I can! I completely forgot that it's only fighting type that can't hit ghost types. Ghost types can hit fighting types. I'm to Terra's eyes. I'm gonna make La Primera's eyes light up. Surely Annihilate can live this, right? It didn't live this. Beat Rose. It's a shame it's not quite a full sweep, but we might as well reply with our own Terastallization. Right? It's only fair. And boom. Whoa, a critical hit. Right when it counts. Luck's on your side for sure. Not really luck if it's the move itself that always crits. But yes. People are gonna start paying more and more attention to you. I just know it. An amazing display of talent, even against one as skilled as Champion Nemona. That was a splendid match. I enjoyed watching very much. Now even La Primera thinks you're one to watch. You've got so much potential. The way you're going, I better watch my back. You know, it's the first time we met. I've been weirdly sure of one thing. You're going to become a champion. No doubt about it, Phantom. The rest of these gyms, you can take them. 100% no problem. I agree. In fact, you should take this. Consider it an investment in your future. Terra Blast. This allows me to do some very goofy things, so that's actually pretty good. If a Pokemon uses that move while Terastallized, the move's type will change to the Terra type of that Pokemon. One day, Phantom, you and me are gonna have the greatest battle of all. I know it. I'm gonna go train up, even more than I already have been. She shows you such support and friendship. Or perhaps she hopes you truly might rival her. No, I think it's no mere hope. She seems to have complete faith that you will catch up to her. At any rate, allow me to return you to the gym where I found you. Like I'm a lost child or something. Hello? There you go. Okay. We're all good here now. Honestly, I think it's straight to the next gym, which, coincidentally, Ghost Gym. Wait, there's Dittos right here, right now. Would I be aware that it's a Ditto? Or does it start off as, like, something else? It's like that part of the meme. I don't know. Anyway, we are fully healed. Very good. It does look like... Oh, have we fought you? Aha! You're the final person I haven't fought yet, I think. Elsa the waitress. Is she gonna let it go? Aha! Aha! There you go. What Pokemon is that up there? What did you learn? Oh yes, close combat. Yes, 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 yes. Now, the very nice thing is if we get something like Defiant, that means that it, as a move, will basically raise our attack each time we use it. Because close combat lowers our defensive stats. And as such, that I think triggers Defiant. If I'm not mistaken. Which is very spicy. Where? Is it just down here? Ah. Rough. Yeah, it is down there. I think I can just throw him out here. And let him go get to work. Thank you. I hear another one. Oh, it's behind the tree. Okay. Alright, let's head back. I have to say, I really do enjoy Tinkaton. Zorua. Are you not a real Sudowoodo? Okay, no, you're a real Sudowoodo. Murdered. No Tropius is here. I can never make too much sense of these, actually. Does that mean it can spawn here? Anyway. Let's go talk to that guy. Because I think we now have completed the prerequisites. There he is. An amulet coin. Very nice. Let's just make money. Hello, I like money. I think we can just probably go over through here, right? Hey, maybe we can actually finally start looking for, like, Frigibacks, too. There's also a cave there that we can potentially explore. So let's take a look at that. Pico. Is there like a whole ass cave through here also? Gotcha. Alright, what you got for me? Corviknight! A nerve. Oh no, my berries! Oh shit, we forgot to heal up. Taunt is an odd choice here. Our Rage Fist isn't gonna do much here, actually. Ow! Kind of cool that he fires it off like a Hadouken. Okay, there's a fighting type terrestrial thing here. Let's see. Who have we got in here? Okay. There's a God of War thing, I think. 3-star. It should give us some decent rewards without being too difficult. Maybe some middle evolutions for our teammates, or at least that's the hope. Never mind. Psybeam does the most damage of the moves that we have so far, I think. Or, well, okay, we got the confusion. There you go. Actually, don't know. Ah. 80. Technically, Dazzling Gleam is better. Let's do that. Especially because we're only hitting one target. Should do a fair bit more damage. Who's biting it? Who's out here using bite against this thing? Oh man, I'm tired, dude. My eyes. Nice. A lot of star pieces and stardust. Very good. My eyes. Whew. What's all this then? Hold on. I checked up here before. Not sure if I have. Okay, this is blocked off. There's a Gimmighoul here. I have been here before. I remember this guy. You fell asleep? Well, welcome to the land of the awake. Kind of. Good morning. I mean, technically not wrong. You are technically correct. From a chronological standpoint, it is morning. Ah! Get out of here, Meowth. So where's Gimmighoul? Is that you on the... He's on the stone. He's just chilling. There's a whole, like, path that I can follow up here. Let's take a look. Oh, an Axew! Oh, that's not what I want to do. Oops. Just fucking murdered it, bro. I wanted to catch it. Sorry, Axew. There you go. That's what I wanted to do. I think Draining Kiss shouldn't kill it. Okay, never mind. I forget that babies are very brittle. You can accidentally take them out pretty quickly. By babies, I mean specifically first stage evolutions. Not literal babies, I assure you. Though literal babies are quite brittle as well. That's not incorrect. Just merely not the point I was trying to make. Okay, there you go. Hypnosis. I throw a normal Pokeball at it. That should work. That was a crit. Nice. Level 40 Annihilate. I think we might be a little bit over-leveled for the next fight now. At this stage. Volton Veluza. I know we might actually be just perfect. If we go and fight right now. We'll be a little bit over-leveled once we actually reach them, though, because there'll be some, like, things in the way. There'll be some other fights that we do before. And that will give us XP and whatnot. Revive. Ooh, max revive. Very nice. Flamethrower. Ooh, very nice. Oh, you can actually reach the top through here. I was not aware of that. This is the path you can take that can accidentally lead you to Grusha. First. Alright, you. I come to harsh environments like this to train my body and soul. That's just my style. You fighting type person? You look... Oh, Dragon Tamer. Oh boy. There it is. There's the Arctobax. Unfortunately for you, I do have a Gardevoir. So down you go. An Ursaring? That is an Ursaring. Who probably has a staggeringly high level, considering... 44 is not that crazy, actually. I fell on top of someone. A Slackoth. Vigoroth. There you go. You couldn't! Ha! Fool. There you go. Fighting you was not my intent. The Snom! Why is it kind of like a different color though? I'm not sure if we can side beam it comfortably. I do want a Snom. Let's just throw an Ultra Ball at it. Oh, they only evolve after high friendship. That's adorable. There you go. There he is. Snom's so cute. I always thought Snom was like a little bit whiter with its color. Oh yeah, and here it looks normal. I guess it's just the area. Oh, it's Bug Terror. Well, we finally have a Snom now. That's cute. I guess it's the lighting, because Cubchoo also looks a lot bluer here. Calcium! Strong for the bones. Oh. Crashed into a tree. I'll tell you what though, I'm gonna be so mad if the first shiny I get in this one in this game as well is a stupid oh, hello. Go-Goat or Skiddo again. That will piss me off. A Primate. Got him. He's still in the process of evolving into an Annihilate. Owie, that hurts. Dragon Soul. Bum 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 ba da 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 da. La 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 la. Ooh, this is a cool little area. Oh, okay, this is this area. Okay. We never fully explored this area as well. Body Press! Very good move on certain Pokemon, actually. Because in case you don't know, the way Body Press works is instead of using the attack stat for its damage calculation, it uses the defense stat. You're joking. Bruh. Which means that it is actually a very good move for certain Pokemon that scale off of that scale better with defense, such as Aggron. Aggron is the main one that people typically use, especially right now. The wall. The wall. I'm sure people have seen memes of that already. But yeah. Aggron Mega Aggron with Iron Defense and then into Body Press. Big combo. Because you're just... It doesn't even matter if it's not stab, because you just have so much defense that it's actually staggering. Hello. Oh, small child. That was your battle cry? Sneezing is your battle cry? Mark the student. Think, Mark, think! An Arcanine, though. This is a pretty solid one. Especially at this level. Wow, nice. Probably gonna hit us with a fire-type move, so let's go Gyarados. Oh, Gyarados is a bit behind with levels. There you go. Lowers the attack. Oh, uses Leer. He will outspeed me here. But that's fine. There you go. This fun fact. Even just that. Let's do a Dragon Dance. Screw it. Oh, crazy. Never punished. Go on, do a double Dragon Dance. Double miss is brutal. There you go. Let's not get too greedy now. This should be more than enough to sweep anyway. Now Scarlet's already 42, huh? Wow. Colossal, okay. Seems to be fire related. Colossal's gonna have an extra bad time here. It's gonna live with 1 HP because of Sturdy. But man. Oh, it doesn't have Sturdy. Nice. Paparaja. Steel ground, I think, right? Probably, yeah. Iron defense. Might be a bit late for that one, broski. There you go. Oh, my eyes, dude. All right, let's go. Ah. Silly Graveyard. I can't see. All right, here we are. In the mountains. So, if possible, I would indeed like to find a very specific Pokemon. Ooh, hello. Wait, before we do that, though. What have we got over here? Level 35, okay. Oh shit, it's Go Villain. Who's this guy? Oh. It's electric. Electric Noivern. Escabite. Right. What else? What do we have to contend with? Do we have a steel type? I don't think we have anything that has any steel type moves, or poison for that matter. It's gonna make things a little awkward for a very specific individual, but hey, it is what it is. Super Fang. Owie! Bulldoze. Bulldoze. Okay, so the only concern that I have is that the next main Starfall or Team Star member that we'll be fighting is going to be a fairy type, and that's going to be kind of scary to deal with. Now, keep in mind that you kind of want to finish it. So this game is designed in a weird way. Put simply, you'll want to finish the Elite Four. So you kind of want to finish everything around the same time. Which is a bit strange to say. But, okay, so for example, the level of the Elite Four is already around the same level as, say, Ortega, right? Who's, I think, here. Because he's level 50. Well, his Pokemon are level 50. Actually, no. The Elite Four are a little bit above him still. The Elite Four are around... So I guess the idea is you want to beat Eri. And after Eri, you go for the Tatsugiri. And then do the Elite Four. And then after that, you go and fight the rest of Team Star. It all feels very at the same timey. I'm not sure. It's a bit tough because technically the final boss of Team Star actually as a whole is stronger than the champion level wise. Which people meme on, right? Because a lot of people like to say that Geeta is kind of fraudulent. And that's just based on the fact that she is pretty weak. Certainly for a champion. She doesn't really feel like much of a champion. What's up? What's up, Lord of Zombies? What are the level of Pokemon here? 36. Nice. Okay, we're fine here. Another character like Cynthia that will scar a generation. Always. Cynthia's the GOAT. Cynthia is definitely, I think, my favorite. This is definitely my favorite Elite Four member or Elite Four champion. And I firmly believe that she is the strongest champion. I think Leon, as much as I want to like Leon, it feels too forced. And I know a lot of new gen Pokemon players will probably disagree with that, because obviously to them Leon is like, wow, Leon! But man, you can't match Cynthia. You think of the strongest, and Cynthia comes to mind. Might get on Scarlet? Oh shit, it's snowy. Snow? On a mountain? Unheard of. Also Crabominable. Ooh, Modest. This is actually a really good one to throw on Gardevoir. If we do wish to keep her on the team. We'll see. Not the flinch. What? Stop flinching me! What a dick. Okay. What else do we have here? Oh, you can't write. Okay, here? There you go. I actually have no clue where Frigibax spawns specifically on the mountain. So I would like a Frigibax. I mentioned this a couple of times, but I would like a okay, I do have a Frigibax, but I don't want Terra Electric Frigibax. I'd rather want a Terra Dragon or Terra Ice. But I'm trying to look. Maybe we need to go like further back somewhere. I don't know. Maybe like back here. Because I don't think could we beat Grusha right now? It'd be tough. Grusha is pretty strong comparatively. He does out level us as of right now. Ah! Man, I always feel bad for, the evolutionary line of Snova. And, by extension, Abomasnow. Might as well unlock this. 10! Okay. Because it's just so damn weak to fire. And combining that with the fact that fire is not an uncommon typing, it's really unlucky. Wise, what's up? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Do you have any mods able to give a quick shout out? What were you up to? Ah! Oh, not all the way, not all the way. Oh. Hey, Aldi's highest peak. One of the 10 sites. Oh shit, there's Gardevoirs up here. That's pretty cool. We do already have a Gardevoir though. Pretty. Let me give you a shout out. Roku might have fallen asleep again, and Azura's playing Zenless right now, so. Boom. I'm playing some Phasmo. How was Phasmo? You get scared? Here you go. Let me give you this one too. I've never seen a Delibird before. Who can I... There you go. There you go. Cubchoo, okay. You're well playing it solo too. Is learning. Beginning to believe. Haven't played Phasmo in like years. Probably should try it again at some point. I'm sure the game has gone through like a bunch of updates since I last touched it. What's a clef key? Oh, Bayonet. Go, Annihilate! Boom, baby! Okay, Pokeball's down there. You guys know where Frigibax is? It's cross-platform with like 27 ghosts. They're remaking all the maps slowly. Surprised that it's still getting as much development as it does. Could do like a collab or something? Maybe at some point. If there's like multiple people who are willing to maybe do some Phasmophobia. I feel like that's always the best if you have like a whole squad doing it, you know? So I remember having a big collab doing, was it Repo? That's always peak. I have done like a Phasmophobia one-on-one collab many years ago. But I feel like if you're gonna collab, might as well go all out with it, you know what I mean? Hey, Glaceon. One of my favorites. They announced a crossover event with Alan Wake. Oh, I have yet to play Alan Wake. I've heard good things. How am I doing? I'm tired. If I'm being honest, dude, I'm sleeping so late. Or like, I've been going to sleep so late, technically early. So, you know, okay, it's the most I can lower it. You gonna try Alan Wake tomorrow? Show me the champion of light. It's the only thing that I know. It woke up. I know Glaceon is not a good Pokemon. Certainly in traditional Pokemon, just because it's like really awkward. And other Pokemon can do what it does, but better. But man, like, I don't know. Design-wise, it's still one of my favorites. Been a long day. Not as long, like, it's not been as long for me. It's just, I haven't slept too much. And when I say I haven't slept too much, for me, like, not a lot of sleep is anything below 7 hours. I know that sounds a certain way, but like genuinely, brain stops functioning at like, oh damn, it's a Terraglaceon. Oh boy. What Terra are you? Okay, you are Terra Ice. That's honestly kind of scary. I think we should run. I could probably maybe beat it in a fight, but like, I'm not trying to do that right now. I'm trying to find Frigibax. I got no clue where that thing is. Are they all level 50 here? Oh my god, they are. Ha! Dodged. This is a scary area. It's a 1-star. I can brute force it with Gardevoir. Nice dodge, thanks. Man, I don't. I still gotta fight. I forget her name. Rhyme, that's her name. Get it? Because Ice Rhyme, and she also raps. So she's up next. Ghost type, huh? I don't think we have any. I guess Meowscarada will have the best time with Dark type moves. That's about it. Okay, TM. Earth Power, also a really good move, actually. So I don't know where... I really don't know where... Level 51 dealing is very goofy to me. Oh, Frigibax! Yeah! Little homie's level 25. There you go. Let's just throw a ball at it. Speed ball. Fast ball. No fast ball? A quick ball. There we go. That's the one that I'm looking for. Oh, it's not a fast ball. Oh, that was a crit. I saw it. Very good. Finally, Frigibax. We're gonna add him to our party. We're gonna put Gabite away, and we're gonna power level the little buddy. Okay, Ice Terra. We are happy with that, I think. Level time. Okay. Let's use 10 M's. There you go. 36. Ice Fang. Probably better. Wait, what is it a special attacker? Oh, it's a physical attacker. Why is it? Okay, it's got the wrong nature, unfortunately. Means it's gonna be a bit of a pain to really deal with properly until we get some better things, but that's fine. Dragon Breath. Replace that. Takedown. Let's not do takedown. And it's evolving! He looks so unsure of himself. Evolve. There he is! Octobax. When does Octobax evolve into... What is it, like 50? 54, okay. Let's get him a little bit caught up with the squad. Bring him to 40. What's up, knee? Take down. And let's do a little bit for Gyarados. A little bit for Gary. That's not who I wanted to use it on. There you go. You can Hydro Pump now. Kind of a pointless move on Gyarados because Waterfall works much better, so, you know. Good old Gary. Dude! Nee, you're gonna have to help me in a bit. When I play more... Or try to play some more Warframe. Cause I gotta fight some Juggernauts for my Inaros shit. And it's a pain in the ass to like actually spawn them. So. I will be recruiting your aid. You're gonna ask me about Pokemon and I'm not that person? Don't worry.
So, Nee, do you know about what level, my God of War learns? Psychic?
Dude, I'm really trying to like get into Warframe, but every time like I try and play by myself, I'm like, the fuck do I even do? It's kind of rough. I think I need to get over that initial like gap of knowledge, you know? I need to know some more shit for it to start like, okay, I'm just going all the way down, I guess. For things to actually click. Okay, let's actually head over to Montevera. Because I think that's our next stop, right? After... Yeah, Titan's level 50 something. The other gym is the 6th. Because for some reason they decided, hey, let's make them go back and forth for no reason, actually. Snowball! like this place though. Monte Nevera. Very chill place. Okay, I think Annihilate might be our best shot here. Followed by Meowscarada. Let's do it. Oh, you. Hello, hello, Phantom. How goes your treasure hunt? Figured out what you're hunting for yet? Sure have. I want to max out everything. That's great. Look at you, knowing exactly what you're after. Many students choose to make the gym circuit a part of their treasure hunt. No easy feat, but even making the attempt is a worthwhile experience. I was waiting here to make sure you know your hometown teachers got your homeroom teachers got your back. Hey, in case you want a power level. Probably gonna throw that into Arctibax. Also, there's a Dreepy behind you, ma'am. Not to scare you, dude. Okay. I want to like Baxcalibur, by the way. I think Baxcalibur does look a little bit goofy. I think there should be more on his head. He just looks so painfully bold. You know what I mean? Like, it's awkward. I think he needs a little bit more on his neck and his head. He just looks incomplete. Like he's missing a helmet or something. I don't mean to, like, take a dig at him, but, like... you know, there's a bit of something that it could have been important for him. Do I have Adamant? Brave. Nah, no more Adamant mints. I don't even know if it wants Adamant, actually, but, you know. Punching Glove. Flare Amulet. Flare Amulet is actually really good. Oval Stone, Dawnstone, Firestone. Wait. Where's the lucky egg? I think I must have gone through it, yeah, multiple times. There you go. Use item. Sorry, give item to you. Hello. Welcome to the Monte Nevera gym. Let me register you as the challenger. Your name's Phantom, yes? Yeah? Little Dreepies. Great, now in order to face the gym leader Rhyme, you'll first need to pass the gym test. Here at the Monte Nevera gym, that means warming up the audience for the main event. That's right, you're the opening act. Welcome back from the ads. Your job is to get up on the stage, show us some dead fierce Pokemon battles, and get the crowd excited before the gym leader's concert begins. You can start the gym test by speaking with MC Sledge in front of the stage outside. Now get out there and have some fun. What item does Annihilate want, actually? Ooh, leftovers make sense. How do you get leftovers in this game? You complete Xander's prologue, once again, I gotta say, they cooked with the animation, impressive stuff. Combat is pretty flashy, although it's a bit simplistic. If you want more in-depth stuff, it varies from character to character. A lot of it will be quite simplistic for a while. There'll be a character called Banyue that I think you will probably appreciate, certainly if you like fighting games a bit more. Because he's very combo heavy. He can be either a kind of meh shitty character, or a very solid character, depending on how good you are at combos and, like, canceling certain animations and shit, and, like, all of that. Some characters are a bit more skill-based than others. The beginner ones they give you are pretty simple. Though, you'll have played a bit with Billy. Billy, for a while, I'm not sure if that's still the case, but There were for a long time people who played Billy that could still clear a shit ton of end game content without any real issue, just by like optimizing his combos and whatnot. The gacha system seems to be just as stingy as one would expect. Maybe there's some currency to roll new characters on extra missions. Almost everything you do will give you the gacha currency. What you'll end up gaining most gacha currency from, on average, are events, endgame content, and dailies. Dailies are the bread and butter. Events are occasional, and often take a little bit of time to do, but as a whole, they will, on average, give you like 7 to 10 pulls, if you complete them fully. In that sort of ballpark. Endgame modes also will give you about 5 pulls or so. And those usually refresh bi-weekly, give or take. And obviously, when you're early, story will give you a lot of those as well. The game will also just hand out a lot of things to you while you're doing stuff. That being like, so all in all, on average, you should be able to, when you've started a gacha, at least Zenless, you should be able to get the character that you want on... You should be able to get the character that you want unless they are specifically, like, about to run out on the banner. As it goes, Azure, just as a little tip as well, is that you should not spend any of your gacha currency on the gray silver pulling things. You want to spend the currency exclusively on the more rainbowy, colorful ones. Because the gray ones are standard pulls, which you can get automatically by just doing things. And it's always a set list of characters, usually ones that are nowadays a bit weaker. And the more colorful ones are for the current event banners, which can also get you the standard characters. But on top of that, you have a 50-50 for getting the newer, current, get this characters, you know? It's an important thing to separate, because I know a lot of new people who will just buy the standard pulls and they screw themselves over a bunch. I remember doing that way back when I first started playing Genshin as well. And I had no clue about gachas. But yeah. Appreciate the free character, little maid with the pizza cutter weapon. Yeah, Corin. The story is just serviceable, nothing too impressive. And it won't be massively amazing. I think there will be some parts where you go, oh, that's pretty good. But if you're going into a gacha, you should never expect an absolute masterpiece of a story. You have gachas that have bad story, and you have gachas that have amazing stories for being a gacha. Very rarely will they, like, be at the very, very top of your list, unless you specifically resonate with them personally. Never expect a gacha to blow your socks off with their story. You might very much enjoy them still. I'm not saying that they are objectively terrible and poorly written. But just be aware that it is a live service game and the story develops over the years. And that can be very hit and miss. Depending on who you ask. Yo, trainer! You're the one performing the opening act today. My name's MC Sledge. There's the stage right here, also known as Moist Critical. So here's the deal. We're gonna have you do some double battle. We're gonna have you do some double battles. That's where you have to you have 2 Pokemon fight on each side. That'll let you sludge up double the opponents, get the audience twice as excited. The venue will be so hot, it'll melt the Montenevera snow. Once you get the audience worked up and ready to go, there'll be the cue for our leader to take the stage. That's how you pass our gym test. Yo. Your opening act begins as soon as you get up on stage. There'll be no backing down until you win 3 times in a row. Make sure you're ready. You good on the deets for the opening act of our gym test? Ready to sludge them up? Right in their asshole. Make that shit pucker. Yeah, I'm ready. Bullsian just enough, but I won't be expecting stuff on the level of Xenos as well. Yeah, on average, you probably shouldn't. There'll be some parts that might, like, catch you off guard and be like, whoa, that's actually really good. But rarely is it, like, something where you play through it and you go, like, wow, amazing. I've never experienced a story like this. Though I have some people who say that. So it might honestly just be up to preference. Just play it by ear. You'll do great. Head up on the stage. It got moist in there. It's so cool, right? Alright, so it's a double battle. I think it was Masquerada is second here. So this should all work pretty well. What's up, Montenevera? Today's opening act will be 3 back-to-back double battles by our challenger here, Phantom. And the first of their 3 opponents will be young performer who makes it look like a breeze. Good night, Devil. Have a good one. The one, the only, Taz.
Double battles, that means 1 + 1, right? You can do that, Mats?
I'm a kick you off the mountain, kid. Oh, sure, true. We have assurance on Annihilate too. Boom. Almost dead. Close though. Damn, dodged.
Oh, this battle's amazing. I'm gonna call my...
Oh. Oh, so if you... Okay, so if you, like, take the lead, it, like, ups your shit. What's up, Uavia? Uavia? Welcome in. Alright, next one. Is it another kid? The Montenegro stage has all the latest tech. The more excited the audience gets, the more the stage will light up. Keep on sledging, you got this. And our challenger's next opponent will be a musician with a bit of a unique style. It's Lani. Okay, it is a new person. You doing good? Just waiting for your friends to wake up so they can help you? I didn't read her thing. Oops. Sorry, Lani. Haunted and Mischievous. Very nice. Actually thinking it might be better to just use Rage Fist against these guys, right? Ooh, Pain Split. It might actually be really good. Oh, you can do it. What do you need? Wait. Yeah, Rage. Let's try Rage Fist here. It doesn't matter. We're gonna Night Slash anyway. I'm just trying to think, because... Nah, we'll be fine. Do you need help with, like, a game or something? You, like, stuck? That wasn't Harmony. It was a cacophony. It was a requiem for your team. You got a shiny I want to trade Evo with. Ah, which shiny is that? Your opening act's done, the cheering and the stage lighting up to 11. Phantom. Oh, that's a trade Evo? Damn. What a surprise from our new challenger. Who'd have thought they'd sledge it up this much. Next is your last opponent. And it's none other than me, MC Sledge. Didn't know it was a first. I think I remember hearing something about that, but I never actually like fully recognized it as such. Huh. In MC isn't my only forte. I can battle too. I'll sludge you up real good in a double battle. Alright, Sableye. Sableye might be a bit more difficult here. Really deal with. I think we're just better off flower tricking it. There you go. Sitting here, leveling up to like 60. Why isn't it evolving? Yeah. That's the classic experience with like most trade evos. Trade evos are so stupid. Genuinely, like I really hate that they're a thing. Nice move choice. He's really sledging up MC Sledge. Don't feel like that should be a thing. I think practically the entire community agrees. I think like the idea initially was always that, oh, it's so that you can connect and be with your friends and stuff. But realistically, nobody really likes it anymore. Everybody massively celebrated when link cords were added to Pokemon Legends Arceus, and then they immediately didn't use them again in future games. And yeah, I think trade evos are one of the main things that just have to go from Pokemon because it goes against the very like idea of it as well. These are Pokemon you're supposed to kind of like, you know, you're supposed to grow a bond with them. The idea that, oh yeah, no, sorry, you can only like evolve them by getting rid of them is, yeah. I trading is absolutely fine, but like, yeah, the evos are stupid as hell. Doesn't help that one of my favorites of Gengar is also locked behind it. I hope they come up with a new system for it. Right next to each other to actually trade. Yeah, no, it wasn't just in the OG ones. You didn't even have to be right next to each other. You needed a specific cable. Well, the aforementioned link cable. You didn't have that, you'd be cooked. My friends don't have $500 to buy a Switch and $70 for a game plus Nintendo Online. Yeah, it is really absurd. I hope that in wins and waves that it isn't a thing anymore. Because, like, what do you do? Imagine you, like, live in a place and you just don't have internet access. You're just stuck. You can never actually evolve these Pokemon, ever. I know that's less of an excuse nowadays. Because internet is becoming much more global and whatnot. But, like, still, the point still stands, right? What if servers go down? What if you play it down the line? I don't know. You'd need to rely on local trades and whatnot. I ain't a big fan of game exclusives either, but I tolerate it. I'm genuinely the same way. Exclusives suck, but like trade evolutions are like, for me, one of the absolute worst things. I still firmly believe you should be able to get the version exclusives in post game. I think after you beat the champion and you complete the post story, you should gain access to exclusives. in my opinion. Or at least like in a DLC, right? But if they're gonna monetize shit, have it be like a final DLC or something where they just add an area for all of the exclusive stuff. I don't know. Who's you who sledged me up? Did it go from nighttime to daytime while we were fighting, or was it always daytime? Everyone's excitement has reached a fever pitch. Whoa, awesome! That was a great battle! How lucky! This was a rare sight! Safari Zone? You should just make a zone just for exclusives? Yeah. Thank you, Phantom! Oh wait, no, that's Anti-Sludge. Congratulations, you passed the gym test. Give him a round of applause, everybody. Ooh, yeah, baby! Feel a scary good sense of unity in the crowd. Perfecto. We're ready to go for the main event. Come on, everybody. Stay with me. This is what you've all been waiting for. Give it up for the MC of RIP. Run! This is my favorite Pokemon. I don't have a direct favorite, but I have like I have a list of favorites, like who are like among my favorites, you know? Rhyme, rhyme, rhyme. What's all this noise I'm hearing? This crowd's so loud, it could wake the dead. Let me tell you what I want to hear. You all feeling good? Yeah, we're feeling good, Rhyme. Rhyme, 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 woo! Thanks for the killer opener, baby. Now I'll get this started for real. Congrats on the gym test. That was sick, yo. Thanks. Give us a min for some rhyme time, you feel? Go ahead and tell the lobby staff you passed. Tell them? Okay, so among them, we have Gengar, though I always feel like I feel a bit ashamed with Gengar being on there just because it's so basic. But I can't help it. And Empoleon is probably my favorite starter, just because that was also my first ever level 100. Garchomp is a goat. If we're going by legendaries, Darkrai, Dialga, Giratina, all some of my favorites as well. And recently, Frostlass has really been growing on me too. I've always liked Frostlass, but like, especially since she got a Mega, I finally have a reason to use her more. I really like her. Gardevoir's actually shot up in the rankings for me too, ever since I've started using her in ZA. She's really grown on me, especially Mega Gardevoir. I used to be more of a Gallade person, but now... Amazing job, Phantom. You have a fantastic opening act. That's the gym test cleared. Then, well done. You earned the right to challenge the gym leader. Best of luck. Gallade is your favorite? Still a very, very solid pick. I actually really like Iron Valiant as well. I think that's going to be one of the few Pokemon here, part of the Paradox Pokemon in Violet, that I'm actually going to try and go out of my way to get. Yo, yo! Glade, Milotic, and Umbreon. Umbreon is also my favorite evolution, followed by Glaceon. Sounds like there might be a rap battle going on the stage. This is my time. This is my day. You're not gonna stand in my way. Listen up, Rhyme. Your reign ends here. You're gonna get rung up by this pro cashier. Ooh. Pro cashier? Well, I'm about to check out. Must have got your rhymes on a deep discount. Please, you think you can step to my game? Fool, I got rhyme right there in my name. I'm a spectre from which there is no protector. And victory unto me you will render when the crowd sees you're a mere pretender. You wanna end my reign? Yeah, keep dreaming. Buy a book of rhymes, kid, and start reading. Damn. I'm done with you, you won! My rhyme's totally whiffed, but I'll be back, maybe after my next shift. Hold up, where you going? That's all you got? After my next shift? Seriously? Bars over jokes, come on. I was over way too fast. Gets boring wearing a crown if no one makes me fight to keep it. Hmm? Hey, my opener's back. You here for a rap battle or a gym battle? Oh, dude, you know what? I'm here for a rap battle. Ha! You got jokes. We both know why you're really here. You're captivated by that show I put on, huh? I rap what's in my soul, baby. Weaving words into a symphony of poetry. Don't try with me. You won't last one round. I'm like a Sableye. My mean look will lock you down. Like that, you feel me? That was a bit of a weaker one, but... Yeah, well, let's get to it. You're a Pokemon trainer, so battle me. And show me who you are. My music's not all that tops the charts. My skills with ghost types are the best around. Lest you forget it, the name is Rhyme, and I'm known as the MC of RIP. Dead or alive, let's make this a vibe. We're challenged by Gym Leader Rhyme. Also a double battle. Okay. We don't mess around in Montenevera. On my stage, we double battle. Don't let it scare ya. Okay, okay. Okay, let's kill this guy. Shows an awesome battle rhyme, and you too, student kid. And they don't even know my name. You fool. Okay. Okay, this guy's... Bloop. Okay. Handstone. Nice, he totally nailed that Pokemon's weakness without batting an eye. Oh boy. Here we go. You fool. Challenging me into a double battle? Do you have any idea how much Pokemon champions I've been grinding out? You're lucky I'm not hitting you with the Whimsicott Sneasler opening, you know what I mean? That's a very standard one, but you know. Your youthful power is a real threat, but I didn't read the rest. It's just Toxicity now, by the way. My Rhymes Pokemon went down. Woo, this is exciting. Good with juicing. Kick back, relax, and enjoy this last track. Turn it up for a grave, rattling good time. Look at them all up here. Little guy jamming out at the top. When I'm on the mic, even the dead rise up. DJ G Rave on there, sure feeling it. Oh no, you predictably turned the Pokemon that actually had a pretty good typing against me into a ghost type. We don't even get to enjoy the full... We don't even get to enjoy the song. The thumbs up. Giving up the ghost not really my style. I'll let you have this one, tough baby. Oh, though, baby. Tough baby? What? Yeah, great battle. Chillin' and thrillin'. You got spirit, kid? You earned my gym badge all right? How about a VIP pass for my next show, too? You'll never guess what my name is. With 6 gym badges, it'll be easier to catch Pokemon up to level 50. And I'll listen to what you have to say, too. I'm feeling so good that I think I'm also gonna let you have this. Shadow. Very good move, actually. Too bad it's over. Make your way back to my stage sometime. Maybe next time we rap battle instead. Who knows? I'm sure you've got some scary good adventures ahead. I'll be cheering for you later. Well, I'll be cheering for you later. He's back. Greetings once more, Phantom. I was watching your battle with the gym leader from the sidelines, and I must say, I thought it was simply excellent. Full marks, gold star, extra credit even. Hardly had you set out Annihilate before you launched into your strategy. That unrelenting offensive, that flurry of attacks, what an efficient way to corner the opponent. And what artfully trained Pokemon, such a vibrant palette of moves. I literally only use Ghost-type moves and Dark-type moves. Huh, I do beg your pardon. I didn't mean to let my emotions run amok like that. In summary, I simply wanted to say that you seem to have gotten even stronger. I must admit, I am eager for you to gather all the gym badges. As a member of the Elite Four, I await the day you come to face me with great anticipation. Oh, but one thing. Don't let your studies fall by the wayside. Be sure to come to the academy now and then. Which I should do, actually. I might unironically go and do that now. Oh, there you go. Because our next gym is... Is it Psychic Lady? What do I do next? Let me take a look. 41. It is Psychic Lady. Especially because I think Ortega is level 50. Okay, yeah. And the Titan is 57. Okay. So yeah, it's Psychic Gym. Masquerada should be A-okay there. Though she does have a lot of fairy types as well. Whatever. Oh, she leads with Farigiraf. I'm gonna be so mad. Just seeing that stupid Pokemon. Oh, dude. And then after her, Glaciado. Okay. And then after Glaciado, we want to do Ortega. Then Airy. Then the False Titan. And then the Elite Four. Okay. Let's go to class real quick, actually. We actually haven't gone to class a single time yet. Alright. Biology. Yeah. Hello, my name is Jack, and I'll be your Pokemon biology teacher. In my class, we'll learn all about the various quirks of our beloved Pokemon together. Hope you will come to love Pokemon even more from the things you learn here. Today's class, I'll teach you about a great way to get to know Pokemon in more depth. If you'd like to become better friends with your Pokemon, you can let them out of their Pokeball and walk alongside you. Sounds great, huh? You can use the ZR button to throw a Pokeball out and let the Pokemon outside. Nothing cuter than watching a Pokemon run around underfoot, if you ask me. Once you let your Pokemon out, try speaking to them. They're sure to respond in some way. It's a great way to get to know them better. However, letting your Pokemon out of its ball isn't such a great idea in some locations. Can anyone tell me where it is you shouldn't have your Pokemon walk alongside you? Ooh. Technically in tall grass, because that's where lots of Pokemon are. Is it inside buildings? Is that like... Inside buildings. Yeah. I was gonna say, that's right, great job, Phantom. I see you did your homework. It's because you actually just can't let them out there. Correct answer is that we should not walk with our Pokemon indoors. How about that? Makes no sense, because in the anime, they only walk around indoors with Pokemon, but you know. Remove my damaged walls, desks, and other things walking around inside buildings, so it's not allowed regardless of the species. Therefore, please only let your Pokemon out of their Pokeballs while outdoors, okay, everyone? I see them out and about in classrooms from time to time, but still. Anyway, you may become even closer friends, blah, blah, blah. Okay. You can only walk together with your lead Pokemon. Okay. Do we get anything from that? Do we get any rewards? We can do biology too. Okay, let's just... We might as well just go through it. What else is he going to teach us? Hello, hello, I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Right? Yeah, working on picnics, right? Eggs! Boxes! Yeah, true, that's how you breed Pokemon in this, with picnics, which is interesting. It's not clear where these eggs come from, but they're probably placed in the basket rather stealthily by Pokemon at the picnic. WTF, that's Real Drill? Holy shit. Is Real Drill a biology teacher? Eggs don't warm up by sitting in the boxes though, you need to have them in your party. Do they give you any eggs in this game actually? Pokemon. Right, yeah, you're talking about eggs. Yes. Wasn't working in education at the time either. You're researching alongside? Ooh. Inflict the Pokemon with the status condition. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, there seems to be 6 in each one. Biology midterm. Okay, let's see. Oh, what? Oh, wow, okay. What button would you use to... It's the ZR button. Combine one letter... Can I go back? Combine one letter and one number below to correctly say when an eggs are found. During picnics... in your basket. A2. There you go. There's an effective way to warm up eggs. Walking around will not make a Pokemon easier to catch. What will not make them easier to catch? Giving them a berry. Will make it easier to catch Pokemon of high levels. Gym badges. How do you, it's easy to use. It's alright. My only issue is the fact that it, like, basically forces me to go through every single Pokemon slowly. Kind of, relatively slowly. I can't zoom through it easily. Alright. I got perfect marks, didn't I? Yup. 5 XP Candy S's. Okay. Okay, I can take more biology stuff. We feel an extra biological. Evolution. Mm-hmm. With an Everstone. Oh, with a B button. Rage Fist. I have that move. I know this from first-hand experience. Can we finish biology? Let's see. All right. Wildly different colors. Yeah, tell that to like Gengar and Garchomp, bro. It's 1 in 4,000. Nerd. Oh, interesting. That I didn't know, because I'm not a big shiny hunter. Alright, one more. Okay, we've run out. Okay. I can probably do all of these at some other point. I think they're all probably gonna give XP candies and whatnot. So let's leave this here. I think we've I mean, I could just go and fight Psychic Lady right here, right now. I actually don't remember how in depth her area, her like whole segment is. We do have to travel a bit to find the way up to. Let's reach our place. It's 3 AM, so I don't want to like go too crazy with it. Let's find our way up. Did Polka dolls. Yippee! I love dolls. I'd always wonder, do the ooh, red candy. Do the Pokemon centers level up? Oh. Get out of here. I forget. Does this game's Pokemon also do the bring when they're shiny? And they spawn? Do I keep my eyes peeled at all times? Actually don't know what the correct way to come up here is. That ball's pretty great. Endure. Endure. Do I got a bullshit way to climb up here is the question. I don't think so. Vampy! Ew, I just saw its mouth. I don't know why that's so gross. You know what? Donphan should get a... Should get a Mega, I think. Thoughts? Any agreeers? I feel like it's a little bit weak by itself. What's BST? Oh, we've been here before. I could have just TP'd. Oops. Oh, wow. Okay. I think the idea is we go around up through here. Yeah. Who to hear? Let's take a look, shall we? Revive. Poison. Oh. I ain't doing that one yet. Maybe at some point. Donphan. Stats. Let me take a look here. Okay, you know what? It's got a BSD of 500. That's not bad. Certainly, I think if you give it a Mega, that'd be pretty good. All right, I need to. But I think, yeah, Donphan Mega would go kind of crazy, no? Is it even used? A lot. Not really. Has it ever been, like, good? Apparently it's pretty good in black and white. Whoop. How is it good in black and white? Huh. Whoop. Firefang. Oh. No, stop. Okay. Oh, there's a peg there. Ooh. We should go and grab that. Don't. I think there was a little reward we can get by going over here. Then we'll TP to the Pokemon Center, and then we'll go around. We will go around. Ooh. Gem? Charm. Starry Phantom. La 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 la. But no, I think I hope they bring more megas into existence. I think there's a set amount of Pokemon that really deserve one. And yes, I do mean you, Flygon. Also, Mega Yanmega sounds crazy. Especially because I think, I high-key think Yanmega is like actually kind of cracked and people don't realize. I say people don't realize, I'm sure many people realize it. But like, Yanmega's got potential, dude. 95 base speed. And 116 special attack. Now, the base speed is a little bit, like, not as useful anymore, right? So, 95, though pretty quick. In today's day and age, 95 is not very quick. Like, in actual competitive play. But, like, it's still respectable. And you can work with it, you know? In a Mega, give it 20, 30 speed. And suddenly it's actually very viable speed-wise, right? That brings it into some very good speed tiers. Which gives you another 70 to play around with the rest of the kit. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Not the Unnerve. Ice Fang. Bite him. Give him a good chomping. Squawkabilly. It's flying bug, right? Yeah. I think honestly, Yanmega Mega Evolves becomes Bug Dragon. Holy. Thoughts? Just and release it in the same vein as like bring Flygon back and then don't give it a mega, because that would be funny at that point. Don't do that, by the way. That'd be evil. Ah. I'm still waiting for them to reveal Garchomp Zed's ability, and it's some shit like fucking Contrary. That would be messed up, I think. But it'd be really cool. The reason why it'd be messed up is because it would be Omega busted. The idea of just being able to spam Draco Meteor and it gets stronger every time you use it is something the world isn't ready for. And rightfully so. The world shouldn't be ready for it. As like death, basically. Dude, actually, I told Footstep about this, but he couldn't do much with this information. Nee, do you know what? I had a dream, the crazy-ass dream, I know. I had a dream about Mega Garchomp Zed. And I dreamt up a fucking ability for it. Now, I don't think they'll do this because it'd be busted as hell. But you know what it was? The ability I dreamt up for it was, imagine Protean, but instead of changing the type of the Pokemon, it adds a secondary type depending on what move you used. So, as for example, Mega Garchomp it loses its ground type, and it's just pure Dragon type. What it does is you use an ability, it triggers, and you gain a secondary type to the ability that you just used while remaining a Dragon type as well. Which I think it would be incredibly busted. I mean, maybe not. But, I mean, no, it would be. Because what it would allow you to do is you could just decide what kind of sweeper it becomes. Because it's got an incredibly high special attack stat. You can still absolutely throw out an Earthquake and it's gonna do monster damage. Because I don't think... Does it decrease its attack stat? I don't actually know. But, let me think. Yeah, you could just as easily turn around and be like, yep. Let me turn you into a, Fire Sweeper. Or let me turn you into a, Ice Sweeper. Like, being able to pair up Dragon with, like, any other typing would be kind of scary. It would be limited by its moveset, though, I suppose. Like, for example, you can't... What? Actually, let's take a look at its moveset. Right now? Garchomp. What secondary moves can it learn? As it's a special attacker, that's the ones we'd mainly be looking at. It could learn... Let's go category special. Ground. Normal, I guess, with Hyper Beam. Fire Blast. Surf. Rock as well with Power Gem. Oh my god. Rock Tomb. Now, Rock Tomb is physical, right? Rock Tomb, sorry. Rock Slide. God, that would have been... Yeah, you know what? Let's not do that one. Power Gem, though. The first time it hit you, Smoge. Well, could you imagine something like that? Holy moly, a protein that that works for your secondary typing specifically. I low-key, my subconscious cooked with that in that dream. I can't even take credit for it because I didn't think of it. Not really. But I think that would go crazy. That would make it a really cool Pokemon. Now, would it be OP? Probably. Though, it does have a limited choice of what moves it can learn. It's not like it can turn around and like learn ice moves or something, right? Or like grass type moves. So it does have a bit of a limit with that typing. But yeah, you can make it rock. I will say though, I just thought about it a little bit. The idea of it potentially being a rock type would be messed up. Dragon rock type. Rock slide stab. Oh hell nah. That's like doom. Oh no, not Gyarados. Oh no. It's not a Masquerada. Okay, wait, what does it learn in, Oh, it learns Vacuum Wave in ZA. If it keeps Vacuum Wave, that might go crazy as well. Dragon, fighting dragon as well. I just think that like, it's a shame because I know I'm gonna be disappointed when it doesn't get that. Oh, Psychic, finally. I'm gonna be disappointed when suddenly magically he doesn't get that ability, but like still. I say magically, like, ironically here. But, like, dude, Game Freak, hire me. Like, put me on, like, a mental diet of just Pokemon stuff. By mental diet, I mean just throw lots of Pokemon stuff at me, non-stop, right? And just let me sleep. And then when I wake up, there'll be some crazy ideas. Trust. Can I picnic in here? Oh. Picnic in the cave. Oh. Okay, there you go. This is less sloped. There you go. Huge. Alright, guys. Big sandwich. Jam sandwich. Oh, egg power. I don't think we have anything that's sparkling power. Nor would I really want to make it right now. Let's make this super simple. I can't see shit, dude. Why is it so bright, dude? There you go. Wonderful. I need an, okay, I need to use all 3. Wonderful. Oh yeah. Voila. Do I need to insert a pick here? Fine. It's not really that hard to keep it all together, I'm gonna be real. Also, it's like... It is blindingly bright. I can barely see that shit. Wait, where'd the top half go? Did I miss or something? Wonderful. I guess I must have missed or something. I couldn't see where I was placing it. They're all so cute, dude. Yeah, all right. Wash. There you go. Wonderful. Gyarados is just sleeping. Let them go. Well, that gives them all a bit of XP. That's cute. And they're all fully healed. Wonderful. That is what I was hoping for. Powdon. Dance stream. Bloody stream. Whoa. What is it with these raw users? Hello? Does that count in charging up my Rage Fist? Let's see, how much damage does this do? Okay, I don't think it does. Brother, stop roaring. Hello? You're not gonna find a better opponent. I can tell you that. There you go. Wants to learn Screech. Back to Octobax, I guess. Really doesn't have amazing stats, but it's fine. Ooh, rock type. That's a bit scary. I think we just go for a Dragon Claw here. Does some damage. I swear to God, bro. Uh-oh. It's not just super effective, it's extremely effective. Okay, back to Octobax. Surely he won't roar again. Ah! Of course, the flinch. Oh god. Rock Slide is a move of all time for sure. Oh yeah, here you go. Close combat. All right. Da 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 da. We're almost out. Let's go. And dun dun dun. Dun. Rev of Room. Ooh. A bit skilly. Dark type. Stab boost 35. It's a 105 versus half. I think it's like really not effective, in fact. I guess Night Slash will have to do. And Night Slash will do. To them. Actual demon. Hey, Mr. Man. 7. There you go. How much did we need for Octobax again? For Octobax, yeah, well, I mean, for Octobax to evolve. 54. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. We're about 9 levels away. It's better than nothing, but still. What's all this then? 1 star. Ugh. Ugh. Nope. Yeah. Well. Damn. Lots of Intimidate. Dazzling Green! Huge. Whew. What's the other one? It's a rock type. Okay. What level are you? 1 as well. Is it giving me level 1 stuff, dude? What the hell? Alright, let's wrap this up. Let's kill this guy. Oh, I like her tights. A little, like, sparkle thing around it. Really sick, actually. What the hell? Don't catch. Okay. Well, it's a whole thing up here, so let's head on over to the Pokemon gym and leave it here. There you go. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're almost, I'd say we're almost getting done here. I think another stream or so, and we'll actually be, like, wrapped up with the base stuff, and we'll actually be caught up very, very soon. I think at the end of next week, we'll be caught up. Though I'm not sure how. I think we might have time for a gym and something else. Also, like, probably a gym and I think we can take out like up to Grusha on Tuesday. Depends on how late I am to stream and that, because I got raid Final Fantasy 14 stuff. So you know. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for watching. How's your Zenless going? Good grief. Dun, dun, dun. I gave you Necromata to try it? Yeah. You'll find, like, as you go through the game, they'll always give you moments where you can play a little bit of your of like some of the 5 stars, or S ranks as they're called in this game. Especially during story moments. It's a thing that they started doing not too long ago, and it's honestly pretty good. Okay. Let us go raid Ray, who's currently doing his Heart Gold Soul Silver Nuzlocke. It's been a while since he's played this, I think. So let's go drop by. Thank you guys so much for chilling. I've actually got a headache. So I just got hit with like an absolute like wave of tiredness. So I'll catch you guys again on Tuesday. Remember, Monday is my day off, and I intend to use it. Oh, good grief. Yeah. That's about all from me. Go rest. Yeah. Oh. Thank you for chilling. Join the Discord if I haven't done so already, and maybe consider giving me a sub on YouTube. I don't really post too many like fully edited videos, but I always post my VODs there. I do plan on at some point returning to making some shorts and whatnot, if all things go to plan. So maybe sub for those in the future, and if that goes well enough, maybe at some point I can pivot into making some actual videos. If I ever fucking find out what I want to do for that. Anyway. Thank you guys for chilling. Until next time, stay safe, and as always, love you dudes. I'll catch you on Tuesday. Bye-bye!